Hey guys, what's going on? PB Panda, and today I want to be doing my 10K Q&A. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, I posted a photo on Instagram doing 10K Q&A and asked people to ask me questions, so I'm going to be answering some of those questions I got on there. If you guys want to be part of Q&A, the next Q&A, then follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever, and I'll post that same thing on there. And then you can ask me questions then. I'll try to do Q&As a little more often, just because I actually kind of like Q&As, and I do get a lot of questions. So probably the next Q&A, I'll mention it in a video, that way get more participants. But for now, I'm just going to be answering these questions for the 10K. I greatly appreciate the 10K subs, guys. I never saw this channel as going to where it is now. I started a YouTube channel just for fun. And if you look at some really older videos, rather from this channel, or like I actually have a really old gaming channel I haven't touched in years. But I originally started posting my paintball footage on that. Then I made a channel specifically for the paintball footage, which is this one. But if you look at those older videos, it's just me and my friends goofing around with the GoPro and everything, and then it slowly grew to where it is now. So started off as messing around, and then it's gotten to where it is now. Got all you guys watching the videos, and I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys who watch the videos. But yeah, let's get into the Q&A. Alright, so just going to try to go through these as quickly as possible. I got about 15 questions, so I want to try to answer all of them. But the first one is from Cameron Ellison. If I butcher your names, I greatly apologize. How can a 12-year-old get into paintball frequently? At the age of 12, or any like age around that area, basically any age from like 15, 16 or under, it's really hard to get into paintball as like a weekly basis of play every single Saturday or every single Sunday or something like that. It's really difficult at that age just because you're not working and you really don't have any form of income to support this hobby. So at that age, you kind of have to rely on your parents to get you into the sport, and if they support you, they'll happily give you the money to keep playing. They'll buy you like a good like little starter marker. They'll help you with entry and paint everything, and then if you ever want to get anything better when it comes to marker, then you just gotta wait until you're able to start working, get some sort of income, whether it be chores at the house or like actual job. And once you start getting steady income, then you can support yourself. Now, like I said, this is pretty young, and that goes, but that's really young age of 12. So God really just hope your parents support you, and will keep letting you play the sport. Aldrin Hernandez, have you ever reffed, and what is your current job? I currently work in a deli as part-time. I'm a student full-time, so that's kind of where that is now. And have I ever reffed? I've volunteered reffed a couple times. It's a lot of fun, but I probably wouldn't want to ref like full-time, like as like a weekend job or anything like that. Call sign, I'm assuming Onyx. Call sign Onyx. Have you ever wanted to quit paintball? There are times where I have thought about quitting, but the thing is that I thought to myself, if I were to quit, what would I be doing with my time instead? And I realized that if I wasn't playing paintball, I would be a lot lazier. I wouldn't make the friends I currently have, and I would just be sitting around not doing anything. And that's kind of not what I want to do. So I really love the sport. The sport has its ups and downs emotionally. Everyone's experienced it, but as a whole, would I ever plan on quitting? No. I really like the sport. I really like the community. Really like the play style and everything. It's a lot different than any other sports I've played. For those guys who don't know, the only other sport I've really done is I played baseball a little bit when I was younger. Did cross country and distance track in high school, and then I played soccer once, but I'm not really a huge soccer fan. But would I ever Have I thought about quitting? Yes. Am I? No. I like the community. I love the sport, and also I really like making videos. It's a lot of fun for me. Jagger asks, what is the hardest part of having a YouTube channel? The hardest part is honestly getting content, getting the videos that will be entertaining for people to watch. Because there's been multiple times where I'll go out in the field, I'll play the entire day, and the entire day was bad, and I have no good footage to show for it. And I'm not going to upload really bad footage because no one really wants to see anything bad. If I don't find it entertaining, I won't have you guys sit through a video and have it not be entertaining for you. But that is the hardest part about running a paintball YouTube channel like this, is trying to get the content, because it's not like a gaming channel where you can play an entire day every day and then just upload like 1 or 2 good games from those days. It's not as easily accessible as like gaming videos or anything like that. It's really play once a week and hope you get anything good. SoCal Zoom Cam, do you still kick ass? Alright, so this seems to be the thing. Like, apparently if you're one of those, if you're like an entertainer in any way, shape, or form, automatically people like say you're good. Honestly, I think I'm average. Like, I don't think I'm really good. I don't think I suck. I think I'm average. But a lot of people think otherwise. I'm an average player who happens to upload videos to the internet. Now, of course, are there moments where like I do something and a lot of people would rather think of it, or they thought it was like really cool or whatever. It's really just me just playing how I do. Crits, will you be going to Clowns vs Zombies? And for those of you who don't know, Clowns vs Zombies is at Paintball Explosion. And will I be going? No. I got Decay Nations the week prior, and then 2 weeks after Clowns is going to be Dead Legends. So finance and with finance, school, and just the timing, it just won't happen this year. So unfortunately, I will not be going to Clowns. I wish I was. I really did. I really had a blast at Clowns as well as World at War. But unfortunately, this year I cannot attend. Giselle, how do you prepare for Living Legends? I'm not going to answer this specifically for Living Legends. I'm going to answer this specifically to anybody who wants to travel for a paintball event. When traveling for a paintball event, the hardest part, and in my opinion, the first thing you need to get squared away first, is when you get to wherever the event is, getting transportation from the hotel to the field, hotel, airport, field, or whatever. However you're planning on getting around, get that squared away first. Because flights is just money. You just need to pay for it. Events and paint, all you do need to do is pay for it. But the hardest part is getting to the events that you want to play at, because you don't have your car, you don't have your parents' car, however you get to the field. You don't have that easily accessibility as you do when you're home. So when traveling to different events, you need to make sure that you have ways of getting to and from the field. Thankfully, for me, whenever I traveled, the only place I've traveled to play is in Chicago, and I have my team, the Assassins, out there. Snake Eyes, Luna, and Hawkeye. All those guys are Assassins. Thankfully, they've always helped me out ever since I came out to Clowns last year. They helped me out at Clowns. They helped me out at Living Legends, as well as World at War. So whenever I go, I just ask them if they could help me out with like transportation, housing, and such, and they always have my back. So greatly appreciated to those three. NJV, are you going to be doing a collab with HSP GoPro channel soon? I love collaboration videos. I don't know about how you guys view collaboration videos, but if I see a video that has multiple people's points of views, it immediately makes the videos like that much more entertaining, because you're seeing a lot more different angles of the same game. Like, my favorite video to this day is the Assassin video at Paintball Explosion and I combined my footage with Snake Eyes' footage, as well as Ambush Assassin's footage. That video is hands down probably my favorite like edited video as well as game, because it just how the edit came to get, how I edited it all together, just made it really smooth, made it very exciting for every single moment of it. The entire video just was, in my opinion, like, that's like a perfect video for me. Like, that's the best video I've ever edited, and that is to this day my favorite video I've ever made. So NJV and HP GoPro and Chris and all you guys who run that channel. We'll sort it out, but yeah. D-Max, PB, Axe plus cash, no. Jacob Otsberg, what is the best way to get money for paintball for when you're younger? Kind of the same thing as earlier. Really, parents have to support you until you're old enough to get a job. Then get a job, then you could play. You could finance the sports with your own money that you earned. And like I said, job or chores around the house. Either of those. Whatever way you could get money. Slim Sad, what do you think about speedball? Honestly, I really like speedball. Speedball is a very intense, very fast-paced concept of the sports. It's a very fast part of it. And before I got into MacFed, I originally wanted to try out speedball, get on like airball fields, try out for teams and whatever. But gone to MacFed, and I just really like MacFed. It's just that's my play style. It fits me and how I like to play. So that's what I stuck with. But speedball, I like speedball. I watch it every so often, like videos on YouTube and such of the events. But yeah, nothing against speedball at all. Alright, so Maverick, I have no idea how to say your username, but I know you as Maverick, so I'm going to answer you as Maverick. But predictions about your paintball career for the next year. Number one, paintball is not a career. A career is when you're able to when whatever you're doing is able to support your living. Paintball does not support. I work in a deli, and that is the main income towards supporting the paintball. Paintball is a hobby. That's all it's going to be, unless YouTube's able to pay me more than what I'm currently getting at the deli. Don't see that happening anytime soon. So paintball is strictly a hobby. But predictions for this next upcoming year. I want to tell you guys the events I have planned for 2017. None of these are 100% confirmed unless I say it is. But these are events that I want to go to within this next year. So 2017, the beginning, the first game will be Dominion, which is the MagFed game that just recently passed back in March. Dominion is going to be happening again next year, so I'm going to be going out to that at Jungle Island. So looking forward to that. After that, I want to try to get out to PRZ, your area, Maverick. I want to try to get out to PRZ for the Attack on the Silent game, which I believe is the first game of the season for people in Canada. Just because it's not going to be snowing or anything like that. So I want to try to get out to PRZ, play the Attack on the Silent game. If that does happen, I'll do another video confirming it. But that's a game I really want to get to. After that would be 0 Hour in New York. So that's actually a guarantee. I'm going to that one. That one's for sure. Just because I missed last year, I regret missing last year. I'm going to this one. To next year's. I want to try. This is also another guarantee. Don't know when this is going to be happening, but this is a guarantee. This isn't really a paintball trip, but it is going to entirely new country, visiting my paintball friends, and possibly playing paintball. All depends on the scheduling. But I am going to be going out to London to visit Ash, the Hidden Hedgehog. He's been bugging me to come visit him, and I really want to go visit. Just school and everything kind of gets in the way, but I will be going to visit Ash the Hidden Hedgehog and spending some time out in London, hanging out with him, and Green as well. Living Legends is a maybe, not too sure, because the thing is the PRZ and New York, they're like within a month of each other, so that's just a lot of money and traveling, and that's around the time of Legends, so Legends will be a little bit iffy. But I'll try. If I'm able to make Legends, I will come. And then the rest of it's kind of just small SoCal games such as Decay Nations, monthly MagFed games, and all that kind of stuff. But so far, those are the games. But the two confirmed ones that involves traveling would be 0 Hour, and I'm going out to London. Aldred Hernandez, second question: would you rather get shot in the hand or neck? And where's the most painful place to get shot? Honestly, I get shot in the neck way too many times, so often that I really don't care anymore. Like, if I get shot in the neck, it's just like getting shot anywhere else. I'm just like, I'm out. I just walk off. Like, I don't see it as a big deal. Like, a lot of people are like they freak out when they get shot in the neck. most painful place to get shot. This is me. This is my opinion. This is the worst place to get shot for me. All this, the sides right here, like the ribs and the side fat, as I like to call it. It's just really sensitive here. So when you get shot here, it just stings and it sucks. That's the worst place to get shot, in my opinion, is the sides. Last one. This is Nate. What is your favorite paintball, mag, fed gun, and speedball? This should come as no surprise. That should not be a surprise. The TPX is my favorite mag fed marker I own. This is the marker that got me into it, and I have no problems with this thing. I love the TPX. So yeah, that should have not come as a surprise. Second favorite marker. I'm actually really liking the T8. Like, a lot of people give the T8 like shit. They're like, oh, it's nothing like the TPX. Pretty close, actually. It's more accurate than the TPX, and I just really, really like it. I like how I have it configured with the remote line and the Zeta Mag adapter by Dead Cell. So I really like the T8. Not as much as TPX. I still prefer my TPX, but T8. Close second. It's close. Like both these pistols are very fun to rock with at the same time. So I like both of them, but TPX is my favorite. A speedball gun. I don't really pay attention to speedball guns very often anymore. Most of the time I'm paying attention more towards the mag fed stuff. But if I was to choose like a company, I go Planet Clips all the way. Planet Clips is my favorite speedball company. All the other companies are kind of like meh to me. I never had problems back when I had a Planet Clips Etha. Those are all the questions. Thank you for those of you who spent the time of asking a question. Hopefully I answered your questions well. But the next event that's going to be happening for me will be at Jungle Island on 9/11, September 11th. ODSC is doing like a small little, like a charity game, as well as like a little mini scenario. It's going to just be one big game happening all day for the MagFed game. So really looking forward to that. And then 2 weeks after that will be Decay Nation. So we're going to be at Decay Nations fighting for Ekron. Gotta support my buddy Jeff Lobo. 3 weeks after that, it's going to be Dead Legends. So I'm going to be up in Sacramento. This next month, like month and a half is going to be very, very interesting. So lots of footage is going to be coming out from those events. So look forward to those. And until then, I'll see you guys on the field. Later.